Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. That pass is complete to Kelsey. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Walker hauls it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
4th down, Smith. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. First down, Smith to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's able to get this down to the 36. From the gun, Smith. That's DK on the slant. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go, hey. Hey, let's go Wednesday. Alert. Check 58. Hold on.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Cover.
Throwing is Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks hoping to put our first points on the board. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Alert. Hey, trio left. Hey, it's a clip. We're going to sit up.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Ready. Line.
Pressure comes. Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Ready. 13X. Snowball.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. This is complete to Charbonnet.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Myers' kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ripley.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Launches one deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey, here we go.
He'll throw it. He's on the move. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. The turn starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Middle. There we go. Check 59, cover. There we go.
Here's Smith. Metcalf there to bring it in. No one around. He's got space. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Kelsey makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are set up just shy of the 25 after that tackle. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here. This is Walker on 2nd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Running with Walker again. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here.
There we go, Sonoma.
Staying with Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Look, Jack's left. Hey, go flip her up. So what's up?
Smith back to throw. Completed to Lockett. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. Walker on first down. And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Come on, shot.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Tuesday.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Snowball.
Smith on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Now to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43. 50, yellow.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
Attack! 15.
To throw. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Here he is to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. I think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Yellow. 15.
Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Easy.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started, and off we go from Tampa. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Hey, Alf, it's hot. Hey,
In motion comes Andrews. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. All run play. This is Hill. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Make it hard.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, hey, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get it?
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Dad.
Right to the air. It's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 7. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Real.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll drop this underneath to White. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
On 1st down is Mayfield. This is caught at the 2. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. with White. Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Real.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. He's got room to the 45. Gets to the edge at the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert 33. That's up.
On first down, right back to White. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Regular. What's that?
A second down throw for Mayfield. He's going to... And he will score. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here with Hill. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hill. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 3rd and 6. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Jackson now on 2nd down. The throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A design run here with Jackson. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive call works. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Up, left. Regular, regular, regular. Done.
Here's Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
And that is incomplete.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Certainly happy to have you along. Chase McLaughlin has it on the tee, and off we go here in Tampa. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And not nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Other side. Apple. Up we go.
Throwing Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Run.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Right back to Tracy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here we go, hey.
Now Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Half jumbo.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go, North Sally. Go. Pass. Up we go.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Here we go, hey. North Sally. Detroit.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On 2nd and goal, Jones feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Timberland. Up we go.
Back to throw. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake, looking for Shepard deep. Touchdown! Sterling Shepard, 42 yards, and the Bucs have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now he's flushed out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Half 18.
Looking to throw. Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play that...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Great.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's complete to Palmer. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This is 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Got a man downfield. It's Alton.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. That's good for 28 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now back to the ground game with White.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
White will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Back now in Tampa. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. Off the play fake, Jones. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trey Palmer. 42 yards. And the Bucs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, 47 yards. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, Doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it.
And that one into the hands of Shepard downfield.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
White.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs have made it a 3-score game now here in the fourth.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Fighting his way through contact. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
Troy Hill picks it. Now he's loose at the 40.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Kings!
Now Mayfield. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
11.
They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
On 1st down, Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He finds space into the red zone. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11 MT, Kate. 11. Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Burrow setting up the play action. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They're set up at the 35 now.
Get set. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First down, a run with Barkley. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's caught at the 4. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Eagles trying to add to their lead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, 73.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And his return's going to go out of bounds and set them up with a drive starting from the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
1-1, ready?
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on first down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
It's Dotson on the catch. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. "19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's get set. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. That.
On first down, here's Burrow. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all 11. That moment, because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, here we go. That.
A final throw before the break. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Headed out right. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
He's on the move. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's trying to push the field. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout called. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Hurts now on fourth. He's throwing deep to the left side. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth.
On one, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Gun.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Hurts now from the gun. Able to get it to Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
63.
Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Gotta hurry this to the line. On 4th down, Hurts. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Barkley's got it. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
73.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And even getting skunked in that 2nd half, Brock, the damage done in the 1st, enough to claim victory at the end. And, of course, we'd be remiss if we didn't recognize that stellar defensive effort in the 2nd half that made this win possible. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. And that is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Deep to return is Malik Washington. And no run back here, fair catch taken. $17-yard line. Hill brought in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now here's Aaron Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. They run it once more with Jones. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion, it's Jefferson. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And they're going to have enough to convert here, and it sets up 1st and goal. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Romo is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. The tight end Jonnu Smith secures it. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Tua going to give it to Achane, and he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran safety Harrison Smith there on the stop. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's going to have a Dolphins first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Darnold to throw. Off he goes. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. Good blocking, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Tua now on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that is no good. He missed it. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tua. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing. The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Ready. Fight, 97. Hut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Fight, 50. Set up.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Come on, set. Smash, red. Blue striker.
Slot man in motion left.
Set.
A second down throw for Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Real.
Slot receiver headed right.
Done.
On play action, Mayfield. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
What's that?
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Play is made there by DJ Wanham. 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Throwing is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
22 needle. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
They'll go again with Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Ready? Play.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
52. 52 blaster. Striker. 3-3. Ready.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Second and a yard. They send a receiver in motion left. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Baker going to hand it to White. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Run. Point it right.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Okay, right? Drill, 52. 10 cycles. Cut.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets this up close to the first down, mark him at the 32.
6, Madden. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. They'll come up here first and 10.
97.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Field black.
They'll motion over Thielen.
Ready.
On second down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Red, yellow. Here we go, set. Red, cycle. Black shot.
They'll send him over to the left.
Hut.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
Down.
Throwing on second down, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Black ultra. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Got it.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Blaster, sit.
They'll motion over Thielen.
Set.
On fourth down, Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by White. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On first down, it's White. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Baker to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he's in! Trey Palmer. Touchdown Buccaneers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Raheem Blackshear, going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Come on, 38. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll work this out to the 23. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down.
On the set.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 43 rail. Cut.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. 22 needle. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Ho-ho! 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. 52 Blaster. Check, huh?
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. 12, 10. Cut.
They'll stick to the ground. They get this down to the 44, but that's about it.
Come on, set.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Drill, 52. Opposite, green. Ready?
They'll run here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Set. Quick, yellow.
They'll run. Yeah.
Ready up.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on 2nd and long.
Shot, 17. Yellow, line. Set,
Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Ready, break. Here we go. Fight, 97.
They'll drop to throw. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now, first and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, go. Strike two.
Back to throw. Young. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Black. White, white. Ready, ready.
Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, fire the cannon. It's a win for the Bucs. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.